Well, I almost left Riften before realizing I still have this unusual gem in my inventory. Yes. I imagine someone at the Thieves Guild would probably know what it's all about. Oh. A little wary running around in this place.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Oh, thank you.
If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
If I wanted a handout, I would reach in front of myself. Thank you very much. Perfectly fine without them. Yes, pay no attention to me. All these twists and turns. Such a crazy place, this. Bex.
Back with good news, I trust?
What do you make of this strange gem?
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Oh,
Not like that, it isn't.
that
The
figures.
stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
Okay. How rare are they?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Of course I am.
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set.
I see.
Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Oh, sure.
No one dies. Remember that. We're not assassins.
Well, I mean, you're not. Got to say. I've killed a few people in my time. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. Can anybody tell me which way is the way out? Here we go. So, she wants me to find 23 more of these things. Suppose that's possible. Not likely, though. Does she think I run down into every cave that I ever come across?
Wait, I know you.
Nope. Never seen me before in your life. And don't forget it. Well, it appears that Winterhold is my next stop.
Need a ride? Where do
Yes.
you want to go?
Shouldn't cost very much to get there.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Very well.
So there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right.
Aha. Yes. Plenty to do here. Quest to complete and turn in. Oh, rewards together. It's the most important part. You're in my way,
I
sir.
own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Sure. With a name like Cruel Sea, that sounds like a farmer. You there. What?
Thought I heard something.
Take this. Right where you deserve it the most. Get down here and face me. Where is he? Where's he gone?
I take you.
Get back here, you coward. Ah, yes. Man. He would just come out somewhere where I was. Come on now. Land back on the roof here. You blamed fool. Ah. That's right. Let's fly around a little bit while I recharge my magicka. Ah! Did you see how I got the killing blow? Did you see that? Anyone? Well, I'm just going to absorb the soul.
Good to see you.
No big deal.
It's really dead then?
Yes, really dead.
You took its very soul.
Yes, indeed.
It's really dead.
I have something for you.
Be. You. In all my years,
Very sword.
I've never seen such a thing.
Well, you have now.
Now that's good work. Everyone will be a lot safer with them gone. Dark Elf and Nord alike. Here, some gold as promised. And let me show you a bit about wearing heavy armor. Save you some aches on a long march.
I don't wear heavy armor. Ever. 400 gold. That's pretty good.
Safe journeys, sword brother.
Yes, thank you.
It's really dead then?
Yes.
A word of advice. Don't buy discounted armor.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's head this direction then. Aha! Ah, here you are.
By the gods. I don't even know what to say.
Well, I have this sword for you.
Look at that edge. Still sharp. I'll present this to the Jarl later. As for you, let me show you some smithing techniques.
Is that it? No gold?
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Well. Cheap folk like you may or may not deserve my business. We'll see if this young lad has some gold to give me for killing that wicked Grillad. Where does he live again? Some kind of a bridge structure. Here we go. Oh, child.
Well, Grillad the Kind. Is she, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
A Retino family heirloom. Eh? What sort of a thing would this be? 100? A silver plate. Well, something, I guess. Certainly not the sort of rewards I was hoping for. But, not terrible.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I'm sure they will. Wonder if that skeleton's just gonna be sitting there on the stairs forever.
Murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Oh, they've cleaned it up already. Interesting. Woohoo! Alright. Well, I believe that north...
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's used wares.
Well, you're not
To
wrong.
the elf.
I am fairly well laden down. But I have travels to undertake. Oh. Nordic barnacles, eh? Wonder what sort of thing they could be useful for.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Oh, I feel ya. I certainly agree.
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
It's a good policy.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
Yes, don't we all?
The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Well, that's one strategy. Yes, I think heading to Winterhold is probably my next step. I'll check out the College of Magic. Oh. Weird creatures. See a bear in the distance as well. Yes, I suppose I could take carriage ride up north, but I prefer to see the sights for myself. Much easier to pay attention if I'm going by foot, and I often run across areas of interest that I wouldn't otherwise see, like here. Ah, coins seem to be frozen solid to the table. Ah. It's a shame. I'm certain my pockets could warm them. They don't seem to be interested in coming with me. Oh well. Hear the tinkling of ice cymbals? Icicles, I should say. Oh. Salt. No berries. Honeycomb. Very interesting. Seems to be locked, though. Sure, I don't have that key. Well, if I ever come across someone who does have that key, I will know where to look for it at.
Ha! Found you.
What? What?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
What are you talking about?
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you.
What in the world is this? difficult to see, to say the least. Now, what in the world? What in the world was that all about? What a curious situation. Oh, that Winterhold already? Yes. I can already see 2 more of those creatures. Right there. There's a wolf.
Never should have come here.
Who? Who, me? Not sure if you know this. There's an ice wraith right there.
Did you see someone run past just now?
Yes, he's dead though, and you're about to be dead as well.
Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
I'm sure you won't, actually. Run, Ice Wraith. Run. This delusional hunter thinks he can manage. And the wolf has killed it. Oh, well done. Yes, indeed. Now, if my eyes did not deceive me, we should only have 1 more wraith to worry about. Right here. Right. Ouch. Ice Wraith teeth. A strange thing to have. Oh. How deep it is. What in the world could this possibly be? Imagine all of this is linked up to that one structure. I suppose it's possible. I was certain it was going to be a separate thing altogether. Look at this cavern. Oh. Oh, I see.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, you're not a friendly sort of person? I don't know if you know this, but I miss occasionally. How about you? Yep. You do too. Ouch. Oh, are you kidding me? Rock wall? Right in front of my face?
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Will I not? Feel like I may. Ah! Right in your belly. Yep. Keep trying. You'll get me eventually. See? deal. Ah! It's painful. Bit too painful, I would say. Take that. Sneaky Crichton. Alchemy, huh? Yes. Or beer. Magicka regeneration. Not to come in handy. Dagger. Lavender. Always nice. Imperial bow. Surely it must have been stolen. See here. Ah, Magicka, yes please. Because this frost might come in handy. Aha! Clever book. And not so clever. Well, what an interesting place. Oh, treasure map. See what that has to say. Wow. Such a skilled and detailed sort of artwork there. Interesting. Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be or where. Grab these other arrows that fell to the snow. Ouch. Oh, man. Suppose my strategies can't work forever. Ugh. It looks injured almost to death. How much more could it take? There we go. Oh. My goodness. Hopefully this town isn't much further. Sure, I was talking about how wonderful it is to walk along, travel by foot to certain places. Chewed up by wraiths, given strange weapons by murdered fools.
I've been looking for you.
Attacked by
Got
bears.
something I'm supposed to deliver.
What do you want?
Hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
From who?
Don't know. Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though.
Well.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Thank you for the items. I read this already? Uh-oh. What does that mean? They know? Who knows what? Well, no shortage of snowberries around here. Is this really? It's really Winterhold? Frozen hearth?
Describe the smell? Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded.
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much
It was a
the sea
minor
swallows up.
miscalculation.
I'll
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This.
Just say the word
This
if
is
you
why
need a drink or
people have a
something to
problem
eat.
with your college, Nelligar.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Well, that's fine. Yes, this is what I need. Perfect.
How long are we gonna let Ranmir drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose. He keeps to himself and isn't hurting anyone.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
It's not my place to get involved in their families.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa
You're the one
says
that
people
told me
like
to stay
you
out
are
of
the
it.
reason no one lives here anymore.
Who, me? Well,
My pa says elves are bad and not to trust them.
well, Asser, your pa is a,
Did you know that
Ooh.
most of Winterhold fell into the sea? I heard it's because of that college.
Yes. I'm sure that
If there's anything
a,
you need, just let me know.
an inanimate structure probably
Someday, I'm gonna grow up and be the Jarl.
caused the city to fall into the sea.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
That's curious.
Dagor and I have an understanding. He gives me privacy, and I make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
Well, that's good.
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Okay, why?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Well,
What of it? It's our inn.
Fine.
And they cause him no
I believe he was suggesting their presence causes him harm.
Well, then he's welcome to eat and drink at home, isn't he?
is she blathering about? Who?
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Well, fine, I will.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Oh. That's a sort you are, hey? Fine.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Oh, really? Well, you're out here, are you? Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Well. That,
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Okay.
I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything.
Oh, that's sad.
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people.
I did notice,
So
yes.
I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Well, good for you.
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away.
Oh.
Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
Okay.
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow.
Oh.
He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there.
Indeed.
Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I will.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Yeah.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it?
Sure.
But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Okay.
Aye.
Well, that's good. Something about claws and barrows usually leads to treasure and, shouts. Power words that I can learn. Wait a second, this is the Jarl's house? It's tiny. I don't know, are you the Jarl?
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
What if the travelers have business?
I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer. Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way.
Lazy.
The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellikar has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth.
Oh, really?
It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college.
Interesting that you would want it.
Thanks. I'll be waiting for it.
Here you go.
This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty.
Really?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Very good. Those are the things that I need to know. Well, looks like it's about time that I talk to the Jarl here. Find out what sort of a town it is. A hold, one would say. Get a hold of what sort of a place it is. And I could probably do well to check out the college nearby also. Yes. Plans all around.